So welcome everyone, my name is Wendy McInerney, working with the city for over 30 years. We're going to do a kneeling and seated stretch, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of Pilates. Remember, if kneeling is not comfortable for you, you can be seated and you can also be standing. So we're just going to start with some deep breaths. I just want to warm your body up a bit. So you can inhale, expand those ribs, exhale. I want you to focus pulling that belly in with the exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So think about it as a complete breath. Expand those ribs. Right to your belly. And exhale. Good. And just one more. And exhale. Good. So your option here is to sit, to stand, or you can join me coming up on your knee. If you do have your mat, you want extra padding, you could roll your mat. We're gonna go to a side gate. So we're gonna extend our right leg down, right hand back, and we're gonna inhale our arm up. So we're gonna inhale, lengthen. We're gonna exhale, go over to the side. So you can start with just some small moves here. Or if you can tap down on the one side, and you can fingertip on the other. So you're just going to flow with your own very slow breath. You could come to your palm, inhale up, exhale over. So your side gate, inhale up, exhale over. We are going to pause, and I want you to pause when your finger and your toe are in the same direction. And reach. And perhaps you could take your gaze up and think about stretching through that side. Inhale up, exhale over. Reach from your fingertip to your toe. So you have the option to stay here. You have the option to lift the leg, and you have the option to elbow to knee and extend. Pull in and extend. Reach. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and we're going to pause out. Drop that toe and inhale. Bring yourself back up again. So bring that knee in. We're going to do a kneeling, seated, or standing camel. So I want you to tuck your elbows in. You've got support on your back. Hands can be this way, fists, whatever works for you. I want you to lift up and go over barrel. Keep your hips and your knees in line. Keep your airway open. So open the front of your body, strengthen the back of your body. Still find your breath to your belly. And release, and bring yourself up. So we're going to extend our other leg out. Hand behind, inhale up, exhale over. So just start small. And you can stay here, or you can finger tap down, finger tap down. Your nice slow breaths. So focus, stretching that side with your breath. Inhale up. We are going to pause when our fingers and our toes are in the same direction. Focus on that nice stretch through your side. Perhaps you're feeling a stretch through your shin when your toe is pointed. Inhale up. Exhale over. So pause, reach from your fingertip to your toe. Fingertip can drop the hand. We can lift our leg here. We can stay here, or I can elbow to knee and extend. Elbow to knee and extend. Four more. 4, 3, 2. You're going to pause out. bring your toe down and bring yourself back up. Good. We're gonna do a second camel, so it can be the same as the first, with the elbows tucked in. If you wanna go a little further, you can bring your heels up. You could tap a heel, reach up. You can alternate tap, reach up. I'd like you to keep your hips over your knees. A little more flexible, both are back. Head is back. Even more flexible, you flatten your feet. So remember, respect your body, especially when you're doing your back bends. They're great to stretch the front of the body, and they will help tighten and strengthen the back of your body. Both hands are back. One comes back, the other comes back, and we're gonna sit ourselves down on our mats. And we're gonna have right leg extended, left tucked in. Square your hips up to the center of your mat. Inhale down. If you can find your toe, you're gonna find it there. Up and over. So we're gonna continue on with our side stretching here. I want you to pull your elbow to the ceiling and then get rid of the distance between the hands. So you're better off to be here than to be here. And we're going to rotate our body and come down for a seated tree. So breathe to the back of your leg here. So hinge and lower and breathe. Use your exhale to release. So if you feel that tightness, the exhale will release. And on your inhale, bring yourself back up. The leg you have bent, you are going to flip back. So we're going to work under breath to our quad, to our hip flexor, to our belly. So if your quads are tight, this is good for you. And you're going to breathe here, and you're going to find that opening. If you're a little bit more flexible, you could come to one elbow. You could come to both elbows. And if you like, you could take your whole body down. Focus on keeping your knee down and your breath to your belly. So breathe to your quad, breathe to your hip flexor, they get very tight. Breathe to your belly. And on your inhale, you're gonna bring yourself back up. And you're gonna extend out, nice wide angle. So both legs are out. So we're gonna sit up nice and tall. So if you're really tight, you can put a cushion or a block underneath your buttocks, and you're gonna walk forward. So for some of you, this is good. You're gonna feel the stretch through the back of your body, through your legs. Others are gonna be able to fingertip out a little further. And others might be able to drop right down. So I want you to breathe to your inner thigh, to your hamstring, your glute, to your low back as well. Find your breath. Focus on your even ratio breathing here. So you can count your inhale. And you can match your exhale. And we'll just do one more even ratio breath here. And you're gonna walk, bring yourself back up again. So we'll do that on the other side. So tuck your other leg, square your hips. Hips like to turn off to the side, square those hips up. Inhale to the inside. If that toe is available, you're up and over and you're reaching. So remember, you're better here than collapsed here. Up and over, and then work on getting rid of the distance between the two hands, and then take your gaze up. So ideally, you don't see that elbow. You're gonna feel a nice stretch through the side. You're gonna feel a tightening on the opposite side of your body. And then a little bit of a release and come down for your seated tree. So you do let the hips turn onto that leg and come down for your seated tree. Find your breath. So go into your hamstring, to your low back. And inhale and bring yourself up. that leg flips back. So we go to our quad, we go to our hip flexor, and we go to our belly. So for some of you, this is good. Even others, you might want to just grab that ankle and push to feel a nice stretch. Some of you are coming hands, some of you one elbow, some of you two, and some of you might be coming right down. Back to that even ratio breathing here. You could put your hand on your belly. So ideally that low belly is rising and falling with your breath. And just try and relax the upper body wherever you are. Just focus, breathe to the lower part of your body. One more nice deep breath. And then you're going to do that push and bring yourself back up. And one more wide leg stretch. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. So hands can go inside with that little lean forward. Here, if you can find those toes, pull them back and lean forward and drop down. So feel that really nice stretch through your inner thigh, right to your low back. And on your inhale, bring yourself up. Bring your legs together. And we're going to do a little bit of seated core here. So I'm going to turn sideways. I'm going to flip back and forth for you. I'm just going to show you a V-sit. So you're going to lean back. So you're engaged here, but your neck is relaxed. So if you're here, I just want you to sit up a little bit more. So I want you to magnetize breastbone, pubic bone. That pulls it tight, lift your pelvic floor. The arms are up and the air is heavy. So you're going to inhale out. You're going to use your chest muscles when you squeeze in. So your options here are your V-sit. Your option is one leg lift. And for those of you that like, both legs are up. Out. Just two more. One more. Drop your feet, bring your body up, round your back. So go to the opposite, go to a nice rounded back. Once again, opening that spine, drop your head, release that neck. And coming up nice and tall. So get your V-sit back. It could just be a little lean back. Some of you might want to even just be sitting up nice and tall. So magnetize, breastbone lifts, arms are up. We're going to change the arms this time. Inhale up. The air is still heavy. So you've got your one leg lift option. You've got your both. Pull that low belly with each exhale. So our Pilates breathing nose. Pull that low belly. Two more. One more. And release. Bring yourself down, round that back again, round that back. And we have two more of those to go. So we're just going to do a seated cat stretch in between. So you're going to round and arch up, and round and arch up. And one more time, round and arch up. So finishing with our last two, so you get your V-sit back. Remember, neck relaxed, fist space, fingertips are at temple. So you're out and in. So your one leg lift, your two leg lift. So think bicep, tricep. It's your mind to your muscle. Two more. And the last one. And come down and round and round. So that leaves just one more here. And sit up nice and tall. So that last V, sit back, shoulders down and back, neck is relaxed. Fingers are up. This time I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you're going to reach tall, squeeze your shoulder blades. So you've got your one leg lift. You've got your two leg lift. I'm gonna keep both feet on the floor for this last one. Squeeze. So open your chest. Squeeze your back. Two more. And the last one. And bring yourself up and round and round and round. And we're going to transition ourselves to our elbows. So you're going to lean back on your elbows. We're going to do a pendulum. So feet are together, knees are together. We're going to drop to one side, extend our legs up. We're going to inhale lower. We're going to sweep around and pendulum up. Sweep around and pendulum up. You want to make this a little easier? Bend your knees and extend your legs at the top. And bend and extend. So it's up to you how you do your pendulum. If you can keep big toe mounds and heels together, think about your side waist. Think about your obliques. One more. Swing down around and up and pendulum down around and up and bring your legs up. So if you need a rest, come on down, have a rest. We're going to do a leg circle here. So easy legs here. Inhale, half a circle. Exhale, pull up the center. Inhale the other half, a little gentler. Bend your legs, extend them up. Inhale, half a circle. And the other half. You can lie right down here if you like. For these last few, you can go to your back. One more. Half a circle, and up. And the other half, and up. We're gonna bring our toes together with our knees out. We're gonna extend our right leg out, and in, left out and in. Think active muscles when you extend those legs. So point your toe, active muscles. We're gonna go right and left, and we're gonna go together twice. So you're gonna go right, left, and together twice. Just two more. Right, left, pull that belly. And your last one, right, left, together, and hold it out. And smile, because all that is gravity, guys. Just smile. And when you're ready, squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. So you've got an inner thigh and a low belly connection. Use it. Those legs come together, that belly tightens. For 4, 3, 2, and let's bicycle to finish, guys. Bicycle, bicycle, big bicycle out. Big bicycle. 4, 3, 2, reverse it. Reverse up and up, up and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then take yourself down to your mat. Go to your Savasana. Find your breath. Palms to the ceiling, legs to the side. Breath to that belly. So have a couple of deep breaths. Use your breath to re-energize that body. And we're going to finish the sequence, turning our palms down, drawing our legs together, bringing them in and up. And we're going to trace the infinity sign. So we're going to inhale halfway, exhale to the bottom, inhale halfway, and exhale to the top. So halfway to the bottom, halfway to the top. So your choice, how big your infinity sign is. Some of you might want to stay here. Others might want to come right down by your mat and back up. So with your breath, inhale halfway, exhale to the bottom, halfway. Go one more time in this direction. and change your direction. Start small. Always start just with a small sign. Establish your pattern, and then start to make it larger if you like. Focus on that belly, on that core. Keep it pulled nice and tight. That is your support. Inhale halfway, exhale to the bottom, halfway, and go one more time. Halfway to the bottom, halfway to the top. Draw your hands behind your legs. Bend yourself in two. So I want you to start dropping your shoulder blades, dropping your tailbone, and then pulling those legs in. So feel a nice stretch through the back of the body. Then if you like, you can start to peel your tailbone off and perhaps try and bend yourself into. And release. Drop your heels. Wrap around, elbow to elbow, little boat. Inhale. Exhale, curl, bring yourself up, small as you can. So your knees are to your chest. Compress your internal organs, detoxify. And then I want you to shoot out to a 5-point star. Arms out, legs out. Pull that belly. Draw everything back in, nice and tight. Then shoot out to your 5-point star. One more time. Drawing it in. And shoot out to your 5-point star. Hold your 5-point star. And then let it just drop down to your mat. And have a few deep breaths here. You've worked for it. You deserve it. If this is too much of a stretch for your chest, just bring your hands down to the side, but it should give you a nice opening through the front of your body. Let those legs open to the side, hips are opening. And you have an option here to roll over to your side and bring yourself in, or you can gather up one more rock and bring yourself up. So you're sitting nice and tall. So let's just finish with a few deep breaths. I want you to lengthen up crown chakra to the ceiling, breath to your belly. You could even close your eyes here. Find a stillness inside yourself and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. So sometimes the neck gets a little tight when we're doing that V-sit position, so we'll give it a nice stretch. Drop your chin to your chest. And then take over to the other side. And then come back up through center. Sitting up nice and tall. You could open your eyes here. I want you to take a deep breath. Feel relaxed, rejuvenated, peaceful, and calm. Take a deep breath. Gather up your positive energy. And bring your positive energy down through your heart center. And being thankful for your practice today. Namaste.